Hi, this is Stefan Gonick from EFTalive.com and FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. In this video, I'd like to share with you something I call stealth EFT. Now, you're an EFT person, you know how to do the tapping process, and I'm guessing there's been times when you've been sitting with a friend who started talking about something that was very upsetting to him or her, and you were sitting there going, God, I wish I could do EFT on my friend right now and help my friend feel better. But it would be very, let's say this friend doesn't know EFT, and it would be very disruptive to say, hey, you know, there's this technique called EFT that could really help you, and involves tapping, and and you have to go through this whole explanation, and it would mess everything up. And they may or may not be open to it, things like that. What if there's a way you could do EFT on them without them even knowing it, so that they can get relief from the pain that they're in that right in that moment? Well, there is a way to do that. And in order to explain that, I want to step back and just talk about regular EFT for a second. As you know, EFT is about tapping on acupuncture points in order to release the disturbance in the body's meridians. These are energy pathways in the body. There are 14 meridians, and the tapping points affect all 14 meridians. These tapping points are not magical. There's nothing special about these points. They just happen to be convenient places to tap on the meridians. Well, it turns out that all 14 meridians also pass through the spine. So you can actually do the same tapping process that we normally do on somebody else by just tapping up and down their spine. I'm right on either side of the spine, just up and down, and you're affecting all 14 meridians. Now, you would not want to tap on your friend's spine because that would be a noticeable thing. The person would be going like, hey, what are you doing? Tapping, you're hitting me or something. So let me tell you how you can do this in a subtle way so you can help your friend without your friend realizing what you're doing. So your friend is talking about something that's very upsetting. Maybe they're crying or something like that. And as a sympathetic friend, you might say to your friend, hey, is it okay if I put my hand on your back? And typically your friend will go, yeah, it's okay. Or just nod their head or something like that. So you put your hand on their back and encourage them to keep talking. And then while your hand's on their back, you just slowly start to just kind of rub up and down their spine gently. And you say, is this okay that I do this? Typically the person will go, yeah, it's okay. And then after you've been doing that for a little while, then start doing the circular rubbing motions on either side of the spine. And start going up and down doing that and say, is it okay if I kind of rub your back a little bit while you talk? And again, typically people go, yeah, sure. And they'll often comment, yeah, that feels good, you know. And you encourage them to keep talking about what's upsetting them as you're rubbing up and down their spine. And what you're doing is you're putting energy into the meridians and releasing the disturbance in them, and as just like the normal EFT magic goes, your friend is going to start feeling much better quite quickly. So this is a way that you can help your friend without them realizing that you're doing EFT on them. Now you can do this with an adult friend. You can also do this with children. And children, you can usually do it even quicker. Just start rubbing their back, and they're usually pretty happy with that. It's a way that you can help a young child go to sleep. If the child is like restless or wired about the day, you just sort of talk about it, have them lie on their belly, and just go up and down their little spine, rubbing up and down with your fingers. Or if a child has woken up in the middle of the night with a nightmare, again, it's the same thing. Just have them either sitting up, do it the way I described for an adult, or have them lay down their stomach and do it that way. Massage therapists have used this technique when a client starts crying on their table, and they'll do this rubbing thing up and down the spine. So there's lots of really useful ways you can do this stealth EFT, and I hope you found this suggestion useful. And for more interesting videos and EFT articles, I invite you to go to my EFT websites, EFTalive.com and FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Thank you.